Hey y'all, it's your girl Dr. Nina, and look, I'm so excited because today marks the 3-year engagement anniversary when Sean asked me to be his wife, and I was totally thrown off and just thought it was a regular Thanksgiving. It has been the story of our lives together. We got engaged 3 years ago and married just about 2 years ago on December 19th, 2021. Our whole relationship has been built on purpose, and now being 9 months pregnant, I know that more than anything. I also wanted to make sure that we release our wedding video because we never did. It was such an intimate moment between us two. With our baby coming, we want to leave footprints and make sure they can watch this later on and see how loved they are. You see, our whole relationship has been purposeful and on purpose, just like this baby. This baby was made in God's image. This baby was made between two people who truly love one another and support one another, between people who were already whole before they met each other. Baby, you were made in a way that we didn't even know. Before we even came together, you were planned for, you were loved for. And me being adopted, that's amazing to be able to say to you, because I know that this was something that was made, created, that I couldn't have even thought of or dreamt of. We've been able to love our family, love one another, love God, and make sure that we made our house a home before you come into this world. We're ever so happy that you will have your own lane and not parents that have to compete with you or anyone else, while you create your own lane and be as protected and provided for as possible. John will also leave his message. We love you, baby.
Baby harness. This relationship that Nina and I, that we grew, we did everything intentionally and everything on purpose. This birth was most definitely planned. It was the whole idea that we had an opportunity to grow with one another. Well, first of all, meet one another, because we didn't even meet in the same city. We lived miles and miles, thousands of miles away from each other. We just happened to meet by chance. After we met by chance, we had an opportunity to really grow our friendship and grow that from a long distance perspective. And most people who you will talk to these days, they don't really have a chance to grow the type of friendship, I'll say, even just being in the same city. We did that long distance. So once we grew that relationship, we grew that friendship, I should say, we grew that love. And if you look in the archives from the engagement to up into the wedding and even now, it's just really special, intentional, and I feel like we did everything on purpose. Now we have a loving home. There's a lot of children that get brought into homes that aren't per se loving homes. Also, I think it's important to mention that we have resources. Man, I can't tell you how many times I've mentored and taught kids who struggle to get or to have anything. We have the resources to provide a pretty good life for you. We have a very loving home. And lastly, I'll say that we know quite a bit about this thing called life. If you look at every area of our life, we've had an opportunity to really be as healthy as we can, physically, mentally, emotionally. Baby harness. You can do and be anything that you want to be, as long as you put the time, put the work into it, and you put whatever types of resources you have into that thing. Myself and Dr. Nina, we're both living proof of that. Two inner city kids from the Midwest, Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, Memphis. The odds were all stacked against us. We had a very unique chance to introduce education, the life skills that have helped us to build a really good life. My mom and dad always told me that I was going to be someone special when I grew up. I'm very much looking forward to you being someone special. I know that you're coming from two very amazing, loving parents. We look forward to what we help you build.
And now, without further ado, our wonderful wedding video from December 19th, 2021.
Lord, I want to thank you for bringing us together. Thank you for bringing all of our family, our friends together. Thank you for having us. As always, we're keeping you first. Nina, I love you to the moon and back. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the altar.
I love you too, babe. I look forward to it.
Amen.
Thank you.
Dear Sean, you know I love you so much. Sean, since you've been in my life, I've realized that love is real. Love is a kind thing that most will never experience. I thank God that you have been that example for me. You are truly my priority and the best thing that has happened in my life. I love you. Love, Mrs. Harness.
Nina, you are truly my best friend, my favorite travel companion, my love, my everything. In your eyes, I found hope. In your heart, I have found peace. In your soul, I have found passion. When I combine these together, I find our love. As we live and grow old together, from now until eternity, Nina, I love you. You are truly the epitome of a phenomenal woman, my phenomenal woman. You are beautiful, kind, thoughtful, caring, and intelligent. The ultimate and true definition of who I prayed for. I knew that you were special when we first met because you always encouraged me to unapologetically present me, myself, flaws included. I love you for that.
I so lovingly call you Shawnee. Shawnee, you're my best friend, my highest hope, my lover, protector, and peacemaker. You're my song maker and late night laughter. I love you, Mr. Harness.
Friends, family, I want to introduce you all to Mr. and Mrs. Sean Harness.